This is weird. Mr. Raphael Dawkins with Combat Radio. And today, I'm doing this with my blinds open. My blinds are open. My blinds are never open during a boxing talk with Raphie. It's quite peculiar. I'm also in a different seating position. This is weird. Bang! Just got my notifications through. Quick time, pronto. No messing around. Let's have a look. What's going on? Who's in the building? Okay, we just started. Give people a chance. Let's give people a chance to get on up in here. It's a Sunday night. It's quite unusual. It's quite unusual for the boxing talk with Raphie to be on a Sunday night. Well, you know, there's lots of stuff out there. There's lots of material out there. There's stuff to talk about. There's stuff to chop up. Stuff to get into. And so I thought to myself, why not go tonight? Why not go tonight? I wanted to go yesterday. But yesterday, you know, I felt kind of super chilled out. So we're allowing the area to populate. I see a couple of people making their way into this surprise boxing talk with Raphie. Oh, shizzle my nizzle. Shizzle my nizzle. Mr. Spooks has just triggered my memory, triggered a memory. I hope it wasn't a fake memory. And I hope hold on, what am I doing? Why don't I share this with you? Why do I not share the process? It's not good to be selfish. It's good to be kind. Let the Raphie be kind. Let me share what I'm doing with you in response to Mr. Spooks. I don't know, how's this coming across on your end? Let's have a look. Wow, there's a lot of space there. Let's see if we can rectify that. Get this bigger, cut out all that extra non-essential space. How's it look now? Yeah, a little bit better. We can go better than that. Let's go for optimal. How does that look? Still crap. Never mind. Oh, it ain't too bad, I suppose. But no, Raphie is not satisfied. Let me keep on going. How's that? Damn, I don't want to get any issues from. Don't want to get issues from this. But anyway, let me just look for what I was looking for. Now it's so damn big I can't even find what I want to say. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I know what I'm looking for. Oh, what's this? Oh, damn. Okay, we'll see. What the hell? Damn. Let's get this smaller now so I can see more of what I'm doing. What did I do? I messed it up. Okay, don't worry. We can retrieve it. Fall 7 times. You rise 8 and you're good. Okay, so what's this? We talked about this before on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. This isn't the topic, but since he's up there, might as well have a little lookie. And this is Klitschko, Big Clit. This is Big Clit in his victory over Ruslan Shagayev. Remember, this is the fight where he was anointed. It was anointed. The Big Clit was anointed with the what is this? What is the lineal championship when he beat Ruslan Shagayev. OMG, what's going on here? Vladimir Klitschko stopped Ruslan Shagayev by TKO in the 9th round to retain his IBF, WBO, IBO world titles, whilst adding the Ring magazine belt to the collection. These are the final moments of the fight in front of 61,000 fans in Germany, Deutschland. Okay, but that's not what we're looking for. But let's just take a little looky. Look at the jab. Look at the jab of big clit. Boom. Oh, on the right as well, really. It's the right we're looking at. Jab ain't really doing nothing. He's just doing the Fury jab there. Let's see him do the Fury jab. Let's see the Fury jab one more time. The big right. The big right. And then some Fury jabs. Big right. Fury jabs. Big right. Fury jabs. Big right. Fury jabs. Come back. Oh, good jab. Ah, damn. Okay. So, ooh, damn. It's enough to give you a headache. It's enough to give you a headache, but let us continue. Let's just continue. Okay. Let's get some volume on this. And if you're wondering who was the final harmony that was coming from the back of the kitchen by the guy wearing the red cap, none other than Marcellus Wilder. Okay, listen to the harmony of Marcellus Wilder. Remember what we're looking for. You know what we're looking for. You know what I'm looking for. I need to know from my American peeps, what does Juneteenth mean? Happy Juneteenth. What does it mean? What does Juneteenth mean? To this day. Okay, let me take a quick look what's going on. Let's see if there's any craziness. Let's see if there's any. I need my American people. To tell me what the hell does Juneteenth mean? What is Juneteenth? I don't know. Okay, let's head back over there. Bear in mind, we're just warming in. Haven't really started the thing yet. We're just warming in. Okay. Listen to the harmonies. Listen to the harmonies from the back of the room. That was Marcellus from the back of the room. Okay. We're moving on. You know what I'm looking for. Damn. Snoop's got hands. Or is this Snoop lying on the pads? Snoop lying. Why has he got a midget holding the pads for him? No disrespect. I don't know who you are. Looks like Abdul Karim Jabbar. The size difference. Remember? Enter the Dragon. This is Bruce Lee size. This is Abdul Karim. Okay. Let's see a little bit more. Go on, Snoop. Turn your chain around. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, get your shoulder. There you go. Get that left shoulder. You're a lefty. You got the southpaw stance. Okay. Snoop's a lefty. Look at the boats. Look at the boats on him. Look at the boats. Okay. Name. I hope I liked it. Okay, I was a bit worried. Glenn Johnson versus what is it? Anthony Tarver. Was it Anthony Tarver? The Magic Man. The Magic Man versus Glenn Johnson. Okay, but that's not what we're looking for. We found it. Let's go full screen. OMG. Obscene. Obscene. What are you doing, Deontay? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's send him a message live. Can I do that? Why can't I send him a message? Does this no longer exist? Oh, I know why. It's because it's not really in his page. Okay, I get you. Go on, Dante. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Why'd you do this? Oh, it's on his missus. His missus did it. Telly Swift. It's his missus's thing. 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago, for real? No, I don't know. I think it's longer than that. It's just that's just a picture. Why is she leaving him to hang out like that? Damn. Where are we? IBT Immortal Boxing Truth says, what the hell is he doing? Come on, bro. Don't pretend like you never practiced in front of in your bedroom, in your wardrobe mirror. Come on. I'll tell me you never had a go. OMG. Some Baileys up in the area. Oh dear. Can you imagine if Anthony Joshua did that? Oh Lord, it would be unbearable. OMG. This is a funnier start than I could have possibly imagined. Okay, so we're getting into it now. I don't know how long we can leave that up there for. This is quite disturbing. I'm not looking. If you look too long, it might change your characteristics. Snoop's about 50. Plant your feet. Oh dear. Okay, so what we're saying. Lisa Bayliss up in the area. Where are we? How rude of me. Let me put the link in the chat like so. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, Lisa Bayliss up in the area. Mr. Spooks, James Jameson. He barged that kid pretty rough. That kid needed to get out of the way quick, fast, no messing around. Have you seen the video? We've all seen the video now. Hey, Equalizer, come on. This is Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. We go above and beyond. Have you seen the pic? We ain't dealing with pics. We're dealing with moving pictures, my friend. Moving pictures. James Jameson says Wilder's a better twerker than a boxer. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Okay. So, where are we going to now? I did pose a question, and I think Lisa Bayliss responded. Okay, Raphael. Juneteenth is when slaves that didn't know they were free found out. Damn. I believe Texas was the last state to know the slaves were freed, but some didn't know. Jeez. Just imagine being a slave being freed. Yeah, you're free to go now. What the hell? And I don't know, do I make the announcement now? Of a new show? What will be a new show over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio that is not really boxing related whatsoever. At least once a week. We're gonna be doing a historical piece in the light of all that's happened recently with the murder over there in the USA of George Floyd. There's a thirst for history. How did we get here? And so Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio over here I'm going to be doing a weekly show. That's going to look at some news pieces from historical news pieces that hopefully will help us to have a better understanding of how we got here from a historical perspective. Yeah, gonna do that. Okay, so where are we now? What are we gonna do now? Yeah. Yes. Oh, Juneteenth. Thank you very much for that, Lisa Bayliss. Juneteenth is on June the 19th. Okay, I get you. Learning over here. Hey, each to his own, IBT. Just anybody walks in the room, just tell them don't judge you. Anybody walks in the room, just tell them don't judge you. Oh my gosh. OMG. Was he drunk? I don't know. I think he was stiff stone sober. Okay, I think we better move on now. We don't want anybody walking in the room and catching that shiznix up on the screen. What's he doing? Is he doing it again? Damn. Okay, so what's this? Who retweeted this? Oh, that's just me. Okay. What's this? Shots fired. RCD. HQ. Damn. That was a couple of days ago now. Okay, so let's get out of that. And get back into the chat now. Let's start this thing. Hold on. Boom. Jeez. Glenn Johnson held a couple of shots there from Tava. Antonio. Was it Antonio? Damn. Okay. And so let's get out of that. Happy Juneteenth to this day. If you give with the historical perspective, it's just a happy day now. Okay, so thanks for giving me the historical perspective. It's a celebration. Okay, I get it now. That's good. There's a lot of people in there. Okay, now I know. Okay, it's a celebration. Okay, good. Watch out, kid. Oops. Don't get in the way of the bronze bomber. Get out of the way, kid. All right, cool. I get it now. Happy Juneteenth then. Happy Juneteenth. I'll join in. No problem. Good thing. Okay. And then the ref had seen enough. Okay. That is Vladimir Klitschko becoming lineal when he beat Ruslan Shagayev in front of 61,000 fans in Deutschland. Okay. So I think we've done everything we wanted to do over there in Twitter. Oh, I might come back to this. Did I like it? Yeah, I might come back to this one later on. And here we see. I ain't even going to dwell on that. But maybe I don't know. The UFC are funny. They will snatch you up. I ain't even going to dwell on that. They will snatch you up. Okay. If you use their material. Okay, so let's stop sharing that and let's get into the thing. Let me put this thing in here again. Boom. Where are we? Okay, so let us start the show. Good evening, hello, and welcome, one and all. Boxing Finesse up in the building. Where are you at? Retiring with the record of, salute IBT up in the building. IBT, the link is in the chat. If you want to come on and talk a little bit. So is Wilder still injured? I don't know. It's his bicep though, isn't it? It's his bicep. Is that repaired? Has he not? So I don't think a little bit of twerking is gonna pull his arm out, pull his bicep out. Yes, yes, yes. Boxing Finesse up in the building. Okay, so at least he ain't got a pot belly. Okay. All right, fine. Where are we? You can't be injured if you can shake your butt. Yeah, it was a bicep injury. Bicep injury. Okay, so let's crack on with the show. Let me get where I need to get up there. Okay, where's my ticker? Let's get that thing scrolling. And what are we gonna go with first? Okay, let's go in with damn. Deontay Wilder's getting it from all quarters this time. JD up in the building. How you doing, JD? Okay. Okay, we good. Okay, so let us commence. Let's commence with the thing. Let's go into the first. And first of all, actually, let me just check my sound in the building. Yeah, it's good. Okay, sound check complete. Let's look for these stories now. Let's move them along. Let's scroll along. Okay. Where are we? That's the one. No, that's not the one. Where is it? Where is the first story? Oh, there it is. I've been worried. There it is. We're good. Okay, so there's a picture. Where is that picture? Every picture tells a story. Where's the picture? Where's the damn picture? Let's get it up. Boom, boom, boom. As a matter of fact, let me do it a different way. Let me put that as the background picture, and then let's share. Yeah, let's share the article. That sounds better. Sounds way better. How does it look on the screen? Okay. Let me just resize this. Yeah, that looks more acceptable. Okay, let's get into it. This is the first piece. Okay, so what is this? Okay, he's a piece of trash. Floyd Mayweather Sr. slams Deontay Wilder and claims the Bronze Bomber's flaws can't be fixed ahead of the trilogy fight with Tyson Fury. Okay, so Floyd Mayweather Sr. has criticized both Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. He believes Wilder won't be able to fix his flaws before the trilogy bout. And he also says Wilder threw in the towel in his February defeat in Las Vegas. Wilder threw in the towel. Wasn't that what's he called? Brilliant, Mark Brilliant. Okay, let's continue on. Let's continue on with this story. Yeah, Mayweather Sr. really roasted up. We roasted him. Dry roasted. It's kind of rough. Okay. All right. Let us continue. Okay. So Floyd Mayweather Sr. says he won't train Deontay Wilder ahead of his trilogy bout with Tyson Fury and fears his flaws can't be fixed. The legendary trainer went on to admit that he once liked the Bronze Bomber before branding him a piece of trash. Damn. Let me just change our mic angle, microphone stand, microphone checker, mic wrecker. Damn, why is this damn thing falling up? I don't like this. Let me just make a little modification. Let's just tighten this thing up with a memento. Okay, that's better, far better. Okay, so Wilder and Fury are set to meet for a third time later on this year after the Gypsy King triumphed in their rematch in Las Vegas. Boom. Strong imagery. Very strong imagery. What's going on over there? Yeah, okay. I like that picture. Might have to save that picture. Okay, so Deontay Wilder, yeah, we know that. Okay. Okay, so Wilder was dominated by Fury, as we all know and as we all saw. And forced Mark Breland to throw in the towel in the 7th round. And Mayweather Sr. believes even he could not fix Deontay Wilder's flaws. Damn. So Mayweather Sr. saying he can't even him, master trainer, couldn't fix Deontay Wilder's flaws. Damn. But I bet on Wilder. But he showed me a lot of ish. OMG. What's going on? Damn, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, definitely didn't want to do that. Okay, so, yeah. Mayweather says he showed me a lot of ish. Showed me a lot of ish. What? Yeah, showed me a lot of ish that he didn't know. Okay, showed me a lot of ish that he didn't know. A lot of people have been asking me to train him. A lot of people. What? Wilder's people? Did Wilder's people ask him? But I don't know if he can be fixed. There's a lot of things he's got to do that I know he doesn't know. Damn. That's brutal. There's a lot of things that he's got to do that I know he does not know. Damn. He then proceeded to criticize both fighters, even Fury. Neither of them really look like nothing where somebody can come out and really tear someone up. Tear-ish up. Floyd Mayweather Sr. taking no prisoners. Not ramping, no joking. Okay, so Wilder look bad. I don't know about these fights. Them guys, they just ain't got it. Damn, they ain't got it. I liked Wilder at first, but now I got nothing to say about him except he's a piece of trash. Oh dear. Damn. I wonder what Errol Spence would have to say about this. Remember, Errol Spence said he doesn't like Americans not supporting Wilder. Damn. But you got your master trainer there, Mayweather Sr., saying I used to like Wilder at first, but now I ain't got nothing to say except he's a piece of trash. OMG. Damn, that's harsh. That's hard words. Okay. Mayweather Sr. has trained the likes of Ricky Fatton, Oscar De La Hoya, and of course, his son, Floyd Mayweather Jr. And what else is there? Is that it? Damn. Okay, so let's have a look what people have got to say in the chat. Let's have a look what's going down. Equalizer in the building. Okay, so Senior. Yeah, that's an interesting point. So Senior is 100% correct. Wilder gave up after 3 rounds. Looked terrified. Damn. James Jameson not messing around. I don't know if he ever gave up. I don't know if I share. Let's leave that up there. I don't know if I share that sentiment that he gave up. I don't think he ever gave up. I just don't think he was ever in it. Fury put, what the hell is that weird picture? Let's line it up with something more sensible. Yeah, I like that one. Matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Let's do some more. Bingo. It's there. Perfecto. Okay. So, where are we? Let's get back into the chat. Yeah, so Senior is 100% correct. Wilder gave up after 3 rounds. Yeah, I don't think he gave up. I think he was always trying, but you got to give credit where credit's due. Fury put it on him. Fury stuck it on him and swelled up his cheekbone. He stuck it on him, put Wilder on his back foot from the get-go. There was no messing around. It was just boom, on his back foot. What else we got here? Yeah. I agree with this. Terrible feet, horrible balance, no head movement. Yeah, it does have some ring IQ. does have some ring IQ. He knows how to set up that right hand if he's going forward. If he's going forward or maybe static. But you put him on his back foot and he's all at sea. Yeah, we don't see no double jabs. I agree with you there. It's amazing he's got as far as he did. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how amazing it is that he got as far as he did. I think that link in the chat. Boom. Okay, I think that's one of the key points. That's one of the things where I have to say, congratulations to Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman, JD's, because how they got this man to the pinnacle, how they navigated his way to the pinnacle is nothing less than truly remarkable. Oh yeah, you got to give a shout out to Mauricio Sauliman, WBC as well. He was in on it. He was in on the navigation, helping navigate Deontay Wilder around the rocks. Home to the WBC. So you got to give Mauricio Sauliman his props too. He helped out. He helped out in the program to get Deontay Wilder to where he had to get to without facing the stiffest competition of his day. Till this day. Or maybe in Wilder, yeah. Maybe in Fury, rather. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Bronze medalist fighter, gold medalist twerker. Damn. The Mayweathers are all fighters who use their head in the ring. Wilder did not demonstrate those values well at all. Snoop Dogg could take Wilder. A resume built on pure sand, smoke, and mirrors. Well, he did navigate. He did get help in navigating those choppy seas. Al Heyman, Shelly Finkel. You got to remember Shelly Finkel was an advisor to Vladimir Klitschko. Big Clit. And, they managed to steer him around that big rock, that rock in the seas. So where are we? I doubt Mayweather was pleased with the twerking form showed by Wilder. Joking aside, likely just disappointed with Wilder's performance and complete lack of ring IQ, strategy, and adaptations. Okay. Did Wilder release that video? No, it was on his girlfriend, his lady's, what her name is? Telly Swift. Whatever her name is, Telly Swift. It was posted on her Instagram. That's where it came from. And then it got reposted to Twitter, and I'm sure many other social media platforms. And much mirth would have no doubt ensued. Okay. Spencer's lost the money. Okay. James Jameson says senior is 100% correct. Wilder gave it. Oh, I read that one. Sorry. Yeah. My bad. Okay. So, right. Boom. What's this? She needs to swiftly delete it. It's out there now. It's been copied and pasted and posted. It's been copy and pasted. Okay. Wilder's resume is not as poor as people like to make it out to be, but it's certainly nothing to write home about. Yeah, I could get with that. Okay, so let's look at the responses. Before we move on. Okay, let's look at the responses down at the bottom. Okay, so not a great trainer by any stretch of the imagination. Hatton destroyed his lack of professionalism and commitment. Hatton destroyed. Yeah, what does that mean? That's poorly written, my friend. Pattaya, Thailand. Who's this up in the building? Okay, damn. To the rescue, to Wilder's rescue. I see you, my friend. I'm gonna get to you. Okay. So we got one person to take the bait and jump on in. I'm gonna get to you in a second, my friend. We're just gonna read some of these responses. Okay, so not a great trainer. So what's the argument that Senior is not a great trainer? That's one for the chat. What is the argument that he's not a great trainer? That's one. Two, he's spot on. Totally agree with him. Those two, Wilder and Fury, are all subject to the WBC and Top Rank, owned by American promoter and Fury's promoter. Remember, Fury stating that he would never fight in the UK again. WBC and Top Rank will do what it takes to take the belt to America. Okay, that's a little bit mixed up. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. Okay, just got a message there. All right, cool. Just told me to remember. Whatever. Okay, so love him or hate him, he's 100. Damn. Scaffolder Brit in the West Midlands, not too far from where I live, about 10, 15 miles away in Wolverhampton. Love him or hate him, he's 100% right. Okay, also from the UK, Leeds, that's up north of the country. Can you imagine if Wilder was, oh my God, here we go. If Wilder was white, yeah, here we go. The outcry would force Mayweather Sr. to resign and offer a public apology. Where have we gone wrong? What the hell is he talking about? The Guna says, oh, shut up. To be fair to Fury, he didn't look like he came out of second gear in the second fight. Well, that was a good second gear. Who's he talking to? Fury or Whyte? Until you lost your belt. Now you see him as trash. Interesting. Okay, so I think we're done with that one. Minus the, oh no, we haven't done with that one whatsoever, because we have, let me shut this down, let me close this, let me stop sharing that, because in comes the man like Don ZB, how do you do? We haven't seen you in months.
I'm good, man. How's it going?
Yeah, man, we big things going on over here. Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. We always keep it moving. Always things going on over here. So yeah. But what's going on with you? We haven't seen you much since Wilder last at all.
Yeah, man. I've been busy, had a new kid, and yeah, had
congratulations. Boy or girl?
Boy,
congratulations. Okay, so yes. So you want to jump in, man? Jump in. I know you want to.
I mean, at this point, man, Wilder, he can't say nothing about whatever anybody says.
Yeah.
Because he totally got destroyed in the last fight.
Yeah.
And the problem that I have with him going into that fight,
yeah,
is when he was in the back room waiting to be announced, he was with his wife and he was all cuddled up with her. You're a fighter. You're supposed to be getting warmed up, hyped, pumped up, but he was, his demeanor, he was leaning on her and was acting like he was going for a funeral,
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
I never saw that.
You didn't see?
I haven't seen
right before they got announced to walk in, Fury was with his boys getting hyped, warming up, and Wilder was leaning on his wife. Like sitting there and acting like someone just died, and she was petting him. Come on, man, leave your wife our home, Like I found something weird with that.
Yeah.
And I just didn't say nothing, but I saw that as weird. Like, come on, man, you're supposed to be getting hyped, getting warmed up, and you're supposed to even leave your wife in Alabama. You're supposed to leave your wife in Alabama, but she was right there with him. Like the only thing she didn't do was walk to the ring with him. She was with him all the way to the end, right before the fight started.
Wow. Maybe he needed her. Maybe he needed her to comfort him.
Comfort him for what?
I don't know. But he said he was leaning on her. So I don't know. He was leaning on her. So you know what? Song, you know the song, Lean on Me. You know the song.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know if anybody in the chat noticed it. Like, have you seen a fight where a fighter is with his wife and he's still kissing all over, as in kissing all over her and forgetting this a fight? And Fury was there ready. Fury actually was ready, win, lose, or draw, but he wasn't going down without a fight, you know?
I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah, like Fury looked like he kind of looked like, okay, I might lose, but I'm not going down without a fight. I'm coming to fight. And Wilder looked like he was overconfident, you know, like he's definitely knocking Fury out. He didn't look worried at all.
That's not good. He looked worried. He looked worried to me when he got in the ring.
When he got in the ring?
He looked worried to me when he got in the ring.
How?
His expression. When he took the mask off. He looked. He didn't look like he was there. He was ready. He was ready to tear somebody's head off. He looked tentative. Fury. I mean,
who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe there was something wrong. Maybe there was something wrong with his head, you know? Because I found out weird, like and his wife got me mad too. Like, some wives will tell you, you know what you gotta do, be tough. But she was petting him and he was acting like a baby. You know, this was right before he walked out to go fight. The biggest fight of his life. He was more worried about the walking than the fight.
Wow. That's
you know, there was, and speaking about walking, there was an interview he did days before the fight, and they asked him if he would knock Fury out. He was like, oh yeah, most definitely. And then he went on to talk about the surprise walking he has planned. Like, he was more focused on the events than the fight. You know?
That's crazy, yo.
Like, so I don't blame anybody that comes him sideways right now, because you proved them right. Like, you went there, and when you got hurt, I didn't see you throw any other punch, but looking for the big right hand, and Fury could see that coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
You know, I could see it. Fury wasn't just gonna jump on him to get him out of there. Fury still kept his composure and fought smart and waited for the right time to jump on him, you know. And at that point, Wilder's only shot at winning was to catch Fury with a big right, which I knew wasn't going to happen because Fury was seeing every punch.
Yeah, Fury saw every punch. That's true. Fury saw every punch.
But I still cannot count Wilder out, though, you know, because to me, he didn't look like himself. Fury looks like the better version of himself, and Wilder did not look like himself.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I'm still not going to say that.
Hold your thought right there. I'm going to come back to you. We haven't been in the chat for a while now, so let me just have a quick look at the chat. Okay, she needs to delete the twerking. I don't know. Big Boys Boxing is there. I don't know if you saw the twerk. Hey, Don Zeeby, did you see the twerking?
Recently? Is this recent?
Hold on. You haven't seen it. you haven't seen it, and you know the Raphie. You know the Raphie is a kind guy. So since you haven't seen it, we're gonna have to bring it back. We started off with it, but now we're gonna bring it back. So hold on. I know you're a big fan of Deontay, so you know, okay, that's Vladimir Klitschko taking care. I'm not even sharing the damn thing. It's a good thing I got my phone in front of me. I didn't realize I was sharing the damn thing. I thought I was sharing. I thought I am sharing. But why can't I see? What's going on? Oh, okay. There's a delay. There's a delay on YouTube. All right, cool. So you're seeing Ruslan. You're seeing Vladimir Klitschko here, beating Ruslan Shagayev in the 9th round in front of 61,000 fans in Deutschland, Germany. This was when he was awarded his lineal status by, and he got the ring, by the Ring magazine. Okay. Referee steps in the 9th round. Okay. Well, let's look at his work. Let's just for a couple of seconds. Let's look at this right. Let's look at this ramrod right. Look at the right. Look at it. Boom. You saw a few little fury touches there. Fury jabs. Damn. Saw a little fury jabs there. Little taps to line him up. Boom. Okay. You can watch that again at your leisure. I'm mesmerized. Let's watch a few more. The right. Look at the right. How many times has he thrown that right just like that? Look at the twist in the back. Look at the twist in the back when he throws the right. Okay, anyway. I can't take my eyes off it. I'm mesmerized. I'm transfixed. But anyway, happy Juneteenth to you and yours. There we go. Yeah, we've had a look at that earlier on. Snoop Dogg working the mitts. Says he wants Deontay Wilder next. I'm saying, come on, Snoop. Take it easy on your boy. Where we at? Okay. Glenn Johnson getting beat by Antonio Tarver. Taking some shots there. Damn, Glenn. Come on, bro. Damn. Boom. Hey. That's enough. I like Glenn. Okay. Let's go. Don Zeeby had not seen this. This is new. Oh dear. Don Zeeby, just watch. I want to talk us through these techniques, Don Zeeby. You're an American guy. You're American, so you know the talk us through.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Give me the comments.
I mean, he's from ATL though, so I don't know. I just hope he's taking the boxing stuff serious. You know, if he comes and he gets beat by Fury one more time, I mean, I can guess AJ then. If AJ somehow beats Fury, he's probably still gonna fight Wilder, beat him, and if he beats Wilder, that's gonna be it for Wilder as far as the big paydays, you know. So he better take it seriously, and I hope his wife advise him, tell him to leave home for some months, go train, you know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just hope he takes the boxing stuff seriously. Like right now, if I was him, my first loss, oh man, I'm gonna be in the gym every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Like there's no way I'm losing the next fight. Basically, you know. And I know he hasn't been saying too much, you know. He hasn't been saying too much,
quiet.
So we don't know what he's been up to, if he's been quietly training or if he's just been quietly there chilling. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're just going to find out when Wilder Fury 3 happens, and I just hope he comes ready then, you know.
Yeah. What was you just saying about if he loses to Fury again? You said something about
if he loses to Fury again, and AJ and Fury fight, if Fury wins, then he would probably retire at that point. But if AJ wins, AJ would probably still fight Wilder because his confidence would be sky high then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if he beats Wilder, that's gonna be it for Wilder as far as the big payday. He's probably gonna be on a Dillian Whyte level if he loses to Fury and AJ.
But you know, if I'm gonna bring in Wild Soul in the building, I'm bringing you in a couple of seconds. Wild Soul, how do you do? Talk to you in a second. Okay, but what am I saying? Yeah, so I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah. So if where's my face? I can't see myself. Okay, so if Wilder loses to Fury the third time or the second time in the third fight, then what do you think? And Fury moves to franchise. Then what? You know what? Let's. Can I want to get into that? Do I want to get into that now? I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I need
Fury. You said the franchise Fury is not.
Hold on. So if Fury wins Deontay Wilder again and he gets made franchise, what do you think the WBC does with Dillian Whyte? Do they? Yeah,
I think they would make Dillian. If Fury is not fighting Wilder, if they are done with that fight, then I think they would make Dillian Whyte and Wilder fight for the belt.
Yeah, that's what.
And let Fury fight AJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or do you think they would move him up. They would move Dillian Whyte up to
WBC. They might do that, but his mandatory is probably going to be Wilder.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah. Good point. Okay. So in comes the man like Wild Soul. Wild Soul, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you, Raphie?
I'm good, man, but you sound distant. Don't be so distant, bro. Don't be so distant.
Right. I'm gonna turn it up. Can you hear me better?
No, I hear you now because you're closer to the thing, ain't you?
No, I had to turn up the volume on the headset.
Oh, I got you. But you're good now, though. You're good now. Yes. So my first question to you, Wild Soul, is first of all, good to have you.
Yes, sir.
And my first question, absolutely 100. And my first question to you is, first of all, talk on this, and then we go to the franchise after. Talk on your boy here. Talk on because you're American, so you can give me the running commentary on the technique that is being displayed here.
Listen, man. I'm not going to say it's not disturbing. I'm an alpha male. I ain't afraid to admit that. These days, they try to shame you for that.
Yeah.
I'm not with all the new wave thing, you know.
No.
I believe a man's a man, and you know what I mean. A woman's a woman. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100.
This right here.
Even Prince said it. Prince passed away. R.I.P. Even said, let a woman be a woman and a man be a man.
Yeah,
even he said it. And he used to wear drawers from time to time. And he still said
it. James with his butt cheeks out and all that. You know, I remember that. But that was for the ladies, though.
That was for the ladies. The ladies like that.
Yeah, he managed to manipulate that.
Yeah, manipulate.
Not many men could get away with that.
No. I don't think I could pull it off, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't even attempt it.
No, I wouldn't even attempt it, to be fair.
Nah. I don't understand this. I'm trying to find some context here.
OMG. Damn.
Like you got on see-through underwear. I don't get it. What's happening?
I don't get it, man. What's going on in America?
Hey, you can't chalk it up to America. That's one individual doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to do. How about my man Don ZB?
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Don ZB?
How you feel about it, Don ZB? That's a good question. You're skirting around it.
I know that's not your way.
I'm speechless, bro.
Right or wrong?
True. I'm speechless, bro. That's why I didn't say none. No comment, man. I'm speechless. That's my man.
Is with that. Yeah, that's
hell no.
Rap,
hell no.
That. hey, I seen some beautiful African women doing that better than anybody. But those is women doing that.
Yeah.
Can't accept. I don't understand this, man.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't get it, man. That's why I said I hope he stays focused. I don't know. That's some ATL shit though.
Damn. That's how them ATL boys get down. That's how them boys get down in ATL.
The lines was blurred over there.
Blurred lines.
Yeah,
over there.
Damn.
It's crazy over there, Raph.
I heard. I ain't gonna get too much into it, but I heard. But anyway, so who we're talking to Wild Soul. Okay, Wild Soul, give me your take on the situation there with the WBC and Dillian Whyte. What do you think? If Fury beats Wilder again, do you think what do you think the WBC do with Whyte? Do they elevate him to champion since he's interim champion already, or do they have him fight someone for the championship? And if so, then who?
I think they have him fight for the championship.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be Ruiz, probably. That's Ruiz. The only guy who really made a splash. Ruiz.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I think that Ruiz may be a good opponent for Whyte at that level to really prove it, because it's only a certain amount of guys that's really at that level.
Yeah.
And Whyte may be one of them, and Ruiz, and is a top 5 of guys that are really dangerous in the division.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they match him with Ruiz to prove himself. They've been giving him a hard run as far as proving himself to get a shot.
Yeah.
I think he did everything he needed to do at this point. But honestly, I believe the big money, the fact that you may laugh, but
no, I was laughing at something else.
Okay.
I saw something in the comment section. If I can find it, you're gonna laugh too. There it is. Man, I'm gonna come back soon. I simply can't keep watching.
Yeah, you gotta blank out this video.
I gotta blank it out, man. I should have blurred this out. Man. I should have blurred it out. I should have blurred it out. Well, anyway, as you were saying, you're talking about
1 minute and the next minute twerking.
So as you were saying that you think they're gonna make Dillian, they're gonna set up Dillian Whyte with a fight with Andy Ruiz for the WBC championship.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Real fighters. Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
Real fighters, and I would like to see that fight actually.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, Ruiz and Dillian Whyte would be.
That would be a good fight. That would be a hell of a fight. Absolutely.
Really competitive bout. They both coming to win.
Hell yeah.
It's about the heart. These guys, all of them got heart at that level.
Yeah. Okay, so Don ZB, back to you. What do you think of that? They're making Dillian Whyte versus Ruiz, Andy Ruiz, the Pons Ruiz.
Yeah, that's a good fight. It's a pick and fight. I think I am going to go with Dillian Whyte on that fight. I think so, man. I think Ruiz was a bum, but he happened to be AJ, and that kind of Eddie Hearn overhyped him. So I think Dillian Whyte might win that fight, even possibly by knockout.
Damn. Knocking out Ruiz. Ruiz. Damn. I don't know about that. I don't
think so either, because that boy got a rock hard chin. Ruiz got a chin.
Granite.
Yeah, because when
he got dropped though.
The first time when Joshua dropped him, Joshua caught him with a clean right after he dropped him, and the boy ate it like nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking that Wilder would have problems with him, because the boy could take a punch. If nothing else, he could take a shot.
Yeah. 100%.
He may be a little chubby and all of that, but he could take a punch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could look through the rest of the division as far as Mexican fighters. A lot of them is tough, man. They got hard heads. It's hard to get them out of there. It's just a fact.
100%.
You got a
100%.
Julio Sousa Chavez. I could run down a list of these guys, Mexican guys that just eat punches like it's nothing.
Yeah, I hear you. Don ZB's just dropped off for a second. That's no problem. Don sent me the message in the backstage. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and look at a few. We're gonna go ahead and look at a few of these comments. Yes. You're in tune to Boxing Talk with Raphie. Where we're at, I think it's 140. And you can see the title. What is the title? Where is the title? Where is it? Where is that window? Oh yeah, it's over here. Let me move it a bit closer.
Mayweather Senior on Wilder. That's the title.
Yeah, Mayweather Senior on
Whyte.
Wilder. Yeah, Sauliman on Whyte. Boxing Talk with Raphie 140. Okay, so that's the title. This is the place. Impromptu live. I had to chop this up. There's lots of things. There's a couple more topics to go through yet. But I had these topics. I've been sitting on these topics since yesterday. I should have gone live yesterday, but after Friday, I thought, let me just chill. Let me just enjoy.
Friday.
You missed the show. Have you caught the show on Friday? Have you caught the Friday show yet? Have you caught?
No, I haven't. But yeah, I was kind of busy.
Yeah.
You had said you was going to be on there earlier, then I got into something else,
Yeah. I got into something else.
The old lady, I had to spend time with the old lady, that type of thing.
Of course, 100%. So let me get through a few of these comments. I've been sitting on these topics for a couple of days. Actually, I think even on Friday, I had some of these topics, but then, the show took a turn. If you haven't checked that out, Don ZB, I recommend you do after this show. That was boxing. Which one was that? Let me go back and check. Let me go into my own. Where are we? D-Day, Terminator X, Boxing Talk with Raphie. That was the one on Friday. Yeah, I think that was 139. Yeah, this one's 140. Okay, so let's get into the chat. Let's see what's going on. Dillian Whyte deserves a title fight more than anybody. Yep. 100%. No ifs or buts or maybe. Marla says, I think it's what Wilder needs to do in the third Fury fight. Jabbing and twerking from the first round. Yeah, Fury rolled with some of the punches and took the power off. Yes, he did. Very disturbing indeed. The twerk is hella fast. He's worked on. He's been practicing. You don't get that good at twerking without practicing. Where we at? The low jeans thing came from the American prison system, allegedly. Is that true? Also came from the American prison system.
I'm a confess something to you.
Yeah.
I have an uncle.
Yeah.
That spent 20 years in the prison system. So you're thinking that in 2010 he got released, right? This is what he told me. We was in a park having a barbecue.
Yeah.
And he came out to this new trend with the sagging jeans. And it blew his mind. He was like, what happened?
Wow.
He said, did everybody turn gay? I said, what are you talking about? I said, that's the way the young boys wear their pants. He said, well, if you're in the joint, if you wear your pants like that, they automatically assume that you're gay. You couldn't wear your pants like that.
Mm-hmm.
That even the prison guards will tell you that you can't wear your pants like that.
Uh-huh.
Because it's automatically assumed like you're inviting, I don't want to get into this on the podcast, how these things are.
Yeah.
But the point that I'm making is you're inviting another man.
Yeah. We don't have to get too graphic. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You understand where I'm coming from.
And in the American prison system, don't they have long shirts? So even if the jeans were sagging, you wouldn't see? Isn't that right? I don't know. But
if they on that,
yeah.
If they into that, they're gonna sag their pants like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
To
Yeah.
let it be known I'm available.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's why I frown on that anytime I see it. But I'm old school, you know. The young kids, they got a different mentality about it, but I don't, you know, that's the school that I come from.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't have your
Yeah.
butt cheeks out, man.
You don't
You're
have
a
your butt
man.
cheeks out. You don't have your butt cheeks out. I don't know. I don't.
Nah,
That's not my.
nah,
That's not my
nah.
school. I don't come from that school of
Me
philosophy.
neither. I
Not.
wasn't raised like that.
No way.
No,
No way.
nobody that I converse with is into that. You understand what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So when you see stuff like that, you just like, wow, maybe they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they don't know. They're ignorant. Maybe they're ignorant to the reality.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, my uncle was shocked. He was like, man, all these young boys is gay. I said, nah, that's the style.
Crazy, man. Crazy,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Your king is here. Your king has saggy pants. What's going on? What's going on down there in the ATL?
He from Alabama. He should know better.
You should know better. He's a country boy. Should know better. Let's imagine.
ATL is the Black San Francisco. Do I need to go any further?
No, I already know. I heard that years ago.
Exactly.
Years ago.
Exactly. To each his own. We keep
to
it
each his
safe.
own.
To each his own.
To each his own. 100%. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if there's anything. Well, I suppose I've got to add my bit on the Andy Ruiz thing. I think that's a really good call. I think that's a great call. I think that's how it's going to go down. I think that's how it's going to go down. I think it's going to be till this. Yeah. Georgie Porgy up in the building. And I think I need to write this in as a banner because it's a separate thing unto itself. Let me just get this in here. Let me just get this in here. So, where is it? Am I in the right place? Whyte. Whyte versus Ruiz for the WBC title. Okay, so Whyte versus Ruiz for WBC title. Okay. Damn, should have put a question mark in there. Let me go and correct that and save that and boom. Let me show you. Okay, folks. So Whyte versus Ruiz for the WBC title. What say you? What do you reckon to that? I think that's entirely, you know what? I would put money on it. I would put money on them doing that. If Fury gets made the mandatory. Guy. What's going on here? Yeah, if Fury gets made the mandatory guy, then I would put money. On. No, sorry. If Fury accepts the franchise, belt, and I would put money on Mauricio Sauliman, saying, okay, yeah, let's get Ruiz in there. And have him fight Dillian Whyte for the strap for the WBC heavyweight title belt. I think that's exactly how it's going to go down. How it's going to go down if Fury accepts the WBC franchise, which I think he may, if offered, if Bob Arum lobbies for it, then I can see it being Whyte versus Ruiz easily. Well, where we at? The Alabama Slammer. Damn. I'm eager to see what path Frank Warren has in mind for Daniel Dubois. And when is he going to throw him in the deep end? He's thrown him in the deep end with Joyce, hasn't he? That's close. That's as close to 50-50 as you can get. Wild Soul, what do you think of Joyce versus Dubois?
I think that'll be a good fight, but I go for Dubois on that one. To be honest,
yeah,
I think Dubois got a little more. I like Dubois. I think he's a promising fighter in the future. I think he might be champ.
Yeah, me too. Dubois.
Yeah, I mean Joe Joyce. I don't, I think that he'll fizzle out after a while. He got to show me a little more, but I think that I think the Dubois is going to do well in the game. You know, he need a little time. They shouldn't rush him. If they bring him along right, I think that he'll step right in and he'll be a good champ. I like Dubois actually. I really like him.
Yeah.
Joe Joyce, I'm not a huge fan of him, to be honest with you.
Why not?
I like the kid Dubois better. I just think that Dubois is a better fighter overall. I'm not that impressed with Joe Joyce. I think he's basic.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. He's kind of basic, but he's effective. He's proved to be effective thus far. So
it depends on the opponents. I think that because Dubois is such a big puncher.
Yeah.
That's the difference between the two of them, and it makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
I mean,
but we've seen Joyce in with the very tricky. What was that guy's name? The American guy who got knocked out by who's the Colombian guy who fought Dillian Whyte? What's his name again? The little short guy, Colombian guy or South American guy who fought Whyte. What's that? I'm asking the chat. What's that little short guy from South America who fought Whyte? That was Whyte's last big fight when they had the drug issue, when they said that Whyte's sample was tainted. I can't remember the guy's name. Little short guy.
It was Oscar. Was it Oscar?
No. It was a South American. I'm gonna have to pull up Whyte's record. I've forgotten his name. Rivas.
Yeah, Oscar Rivas.
Oscar Rivas. Oh, Oscar. Right, you did say Oscar. You did say Oscar. Say Oscar. Thank you.
It was going to come to me after a while. Yeah, Oscar Rivas. Yeah.
For Oscar Rivas, and Oscar Rivas knocked out Jennings. Thank you.
Yeah, Jennings. Right.
Well,
right.
Then Joyce fought Jennings. Joyce fought Jennings. And Oscar Rivas is Cuban. Yeah, that's Caribbean rather than South America. My bad.
Right.
So,
sure is.
So Spanish speaking Caribbean. So Jennings is no mug. He's a good fighter. He's a decent fighter.
He's solid.
Solid fighter. And he went the full. Was it 12 rounder? He went the full distance anyway. I think it was a 12 rounder. So Joyce went the full distance with Jennings. You could say, Ortiz knocked out Jennings. Yep, that's fine. You could say, Rivas knocked out Jennings. Yep, that's fine. But Joyce went the full distance with him. It was very close. Some people thought that Jennings won, but I put it to you. I have an alternative view on that. I put it to you that it was good. It was good for Joyce to go those 12 rounds, and it also shows, it was good for him. I think it was good for Joyce to go the 12 rounds, even though he hurt Joyce with a nice body shot. Yeah, but Joyce hurt him too, though. Joyce hurt Jennings too, I think. Did he? I would imagine so.
I'm not saying the guy's not a good fighter.
Right.
I think that Dubois got a little more star power, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
When it's all said and done.
Yeah.
And he's a puncher, man. He gets guys out of there. And people love that.
Yes.
And that was the thing that I didn't really get about Wilder, why people wasn't really crazy about Wilder. But the one thing that I recognize is, the highlights when they show him throwing the wild punches and things like that. The last big puncher to come out of America that people really love was Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
So they're not seeing that with Wilder as far as getting guys out there early, that excitement. You know.
Yeah.
Wilder is not as sharp, not as technical, And you know, when people see that and Tyson get these guys out of there, they love it.
Yeah.
But Dubois got that little Tyson appeal, if you ask me.
Yeah.
He gets guys out of there quicker. And he's still a young guy. So I said, no need to rush him. Bring him along right, and he's gonna really be something. That's what I really honestly believe.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I totally agree with you there. Georgie Porgy makes a good point. 30 people watching. Please don't forget to support the channel in any way you can. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. You got the super chat button. The Cash App is coming soon. Don't worry, folks. It's coming soon. I'm researching it. I've got the window up, Cash App window up. I may have a little look after the show, although I've got to send some people some things after the show. I'm talking to a big fighter, big fighter, historical fighter, many world championships, and his PR lady got in touch with me today. So probably be working on that after the show. Certain things I have to send them. You want to see some artwork, etc., etc. But okay.
Let's try it today, Raphie.
Well, you're gonna have to watch. Well, that's why I say you're gonna have to watch the Friday show to know where Troy is. You feel me?
Okay.
You feel me?
I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. All right.
Okay, but everybody, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I mean, Troy's probably watching right now. I mean, Troy's probably watching right now. So don't get me wrong. It's not to say you're never going to see him again. I'm not saying that. You know, when certain things are corrected, then you will see, you may see Troy right back here. You know, the door is not closed, Troy. The door is not closed. It's half open.
I'm definitely going to check out that episode.
You have to check out that episode. You know, that episode was, as they say, the boom lick shot. Okay. So we're gonna move on from this and into the next. Where we at? Okay, there we are. Sauliman speaks on Dillian Whyte. Remember, send the screenshots. OMG. Joyce is better than UK. Are you mad? Joyce is better than UK. What does that mean? What does Joyce is better than UK mean? I don't understand that. Mr. Spooks, it was funny. I watched it back. Mr. Spooks watched it twice. Two brothers fighting, then make up. That's what brothers do. Absolutely. You know, the Raphie don't hold no grudges. You know, as long as you come correct, everything is carpet. Where are we? Even that shot, Stavern would beat any British level fighter. Even that shot. What the hell? Even that shot. Bro, GB Boxing, please. You're missing out words, bro. It's very difficult to read. But anyway, yeah, absolutely. Boxing Finesse hits the nail on the head. Two brothers fighting, they make up. That's what brothers do. 100%. Raphie, don't bear no grudges. Just come correctly. Do you know what you need to do, bro? You know what you need to do. That's the penguin laugh, by the way. That's not my laugh. That's the penguin laugh. Okay, so Sauliman, let's pull that up. Let's I think everybody's had enough of the twerking. Might bring that back at the end, but for now we move on. And
that's disgraceful.
That's disgraceful. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable conduct.
I meant to say that on mute. I didn't mean to hear that. I was just
yeah.
A minute where I went to get a glass of water.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what am I looking for here? Oh yeah, here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Let's have a look what you can see. I can see. You see what I see? Yeah. Okay, let's tidy that up. Where's that screen? Let's move this along and let's tidy this up a little bit. Let's make it a bit more. What the hell's going on here? So the adverts stay the same. So in the end, you just end up with a massive advert. Let's have a look what we got now. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you can't even resize it to get rid of the adverts. They're very clever. When you resize it, the adverts stay, but the picture changes. Okay, I think that's it. That's as best as it's gonna get. How does it look? It's acceptable, I guess. Should have used a different article. Okay, whatever. Okay, so let's get into this piece. Right. Okay, so the headline reads: WBC president hits back El Presidente. Hits back at Whyte, legal threat over Fury shot, and says he has no idea what Dillian Whyte wishes to accomplish. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So WBC El Presidente Mauricio Sauliman says he has no idea what Dillian Whyte wishes to accomplish by taking legal action against them. The 32-year-old body snatcher is rapidly approaching 1,000 days as the WBC #1 ranked challenger, but remains miles off a crack at Tyson Fury's gold. Okay, so Dillian Whyte there, we see him frustrated. Dillian Whyte is the WBC #1 ranked challenger, but remains, just read that. Okay, and there you see the very rotund, the very well-fed Sauliman. Look at his head. Look at his head. Look how big that head is. He's got a head as big as a Shepton mallet hog. He's got a head as big as a Shepton mallet hog. You ever seen a Shepton mallet pig, Wild Soul?
I don't know what that is, but I've
Shepton
seen
mallet.
some fat pigs though.
Okay, so
My Uncle Grady had a farm in South Carolina, and the pigs was fat as
hell.
Never seen pigs that fat. Yeah.
Damn. They got big. So, or is this a quick poll? Quick poll. Should Fury fight Whyte before Joshua? Definitely. That's the mandatory. No. Get unification fight without Joshua on. Not sure. He has to beat Wilder first. Well, I'm going, yes, he should. He should definitely fight Dillian Whyte. 52% of people, 52% of respondents said yes, he should. Fury should fight Whyte before moving on to Joshua. Yeah. Well, do I think that? I kind of do, because Joshua's got things to take care of himself. So Joshua could fight Pulev, and then go on to fight Usyk. He could fight Pulev this year, Usyk the first half of next year, and that would leave the opportunity for Fury to fight Deontay Wilder this year. Whyte first half of 2021, and then if he beats Whyte, then he's free to go on to unify with Joshua if Joshua beats Pulev and Usyk, of course. And if he fails to beat Whyte, but Joshua beats Usyk and Pulev and Usyk, then it would be Whyte on this side fighting Joshua again in the rematch. So whichever way it goes, we might be looking at the Battle of Britain. There. Be Fury or Whyte facing Joshua if he gets past his two fights. So ex-champion Deontay Wilder, rematch. Let's just get to the quote. Okay, I'm not certain what it is about. We did not create the pandemic. We did not enforce any delays on anything. Well, you're a liar. Let's deal with that right now. Because you instead of reinstating Dillian Whyte to his previous position, you made, until after the drug finding was cleared, you made Tyson Fury right down here. You made Tyson Fury the mandatory, even though he's already had a contract to fight Whyte. So that was not necessary whatsoever. That was totally unnecessary. Okay, Wild Soul, you're back in. Oh, it's fell off again. Wild Soul's having trouble. He's popping in, he's dropping out somehow. But back to this. Yeah. So you did not reinstate Dillian Whyte to his previous position. You reinstated him as mandatory, but you changed the dates. So that is not the same reinstatement. That is not like for like reinstatement. So that's bullish right there from Mauricio Sauliman. All I know is the WBC's position is very clear, and it's public, and it is being consistent. It's consistent bullish. Where we at? So let me try again with Wild Soul. Add to the stream. Okay, you added to the stream. You're right there, Wild Soul. Okay, let me just finish up this article right here. We are clear, and we stand strong with our position. So I have no idea what Dillian Whyte and his management and his promotion wishes to accomplish or do. We are clear, we stand strong with our position. Talks a lot of empty-ish. The WBC's position is very clear. We have our champion, Fury. He has that commitment to Wilder. And then we have the mandatory title defense as scheduled within our rules. It is public. I have continually stated that Dillian Whyte is the interim champion, mandatory challenger, and that the date is February 2021. Given all of these situations, the situation of the pandemic, we will address every single division and the specifics of each one. I'm tired of saying it. Dillian Whyte is the interim champion and mandatory contender. Oh, that's the end of the article. That's the end of the article. It is the end of the article. Lady here throwing a firebomb at the police car right there. It's an abandoned police car. The windscreen smashed. It's over in the US of A. And what do they say? Track and trace. Floyd protester faces 80 years in jail after she was ID'd by customed tea. Well, okay, how the hell could she get 80 years? How the hell could what's your background? What's your background sounds, Wild Soul? So how the hell could she face 80 years when the dude who killed the guy, the most he can get is 40? How's she gonna get 80 for throwing some fire at the police car when what the hell? I didn't mean to do that. When the dude who started the whole thing is only liable to face 40. What the hell is that all about? That's a load of crap-ola. But anyway, I think that was the article. I think I read the whole of the article. Let's leave this up as the graphic top 10 UK PPVs of all time. I'll leave that up for you guys' perusal. Okay, so Wild Soul is back. Okay, so where we at? Okay, so what's going on in the chat? Let me have a look. Let me take a look. So Wild Soul, Mauricio Sauliman says he doesn't know what all the fuss is about. Let me get rid of that. He doesn't know what all the fuss is about. He doesn't know what Whyte wishes to achieve. What do you say on that?
I say give the guy a shot.
Yeah.
Stop playing around in the politics,
Yes.
Like, I mean, to be honest with you, Don King used to control the WBC. We all know that part.
We all know that.
Yeah, he controlled it. So now they're kind of freelancing. They don't necessarily have
they don't have one master anymore.
Anybody. Right, exactly. So now they freelancing to find that master.
Yeah.
And,
looking for the new master.
Whether it's stateside or across the pond, whoever come up to fill that void, they're going to accept it. I never really cared for the WBC, to be honest. Because their track record is not really that great. And they appear to be corrupt at some level.
Yeah.
I mean, that may be an indictment that we making without proof or evidence, but it's hard to prove these things when you're dealing with these type of industries. So the fact is that, they need to give Whyte his shot. They probably going to end up going with Whyte at the end of the day because I don't think Fury's going to carry it well.
Why not?
Fury's not a loyal guy. He's all over the place, man. It's clear that Fury's a head case. You could try to get behind Fury. I try to give Fury his respect and all of that after the Wilder fight. Then he jumped out the window with what happened with Joshua and the Black Lives Matter thing. I can't co-sign that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. He was not very supportive at all. He didn't.
Right.
He
The guy
didn't identify with it. Apparently.
Right. And that shows you that Fury's a head case, man.
What I couldn't understand about that situation is that Fury's often said, and his father said, they suffered from racism. They suffer to this day. They suffer from racism. But when talking on a matter of racism, he said he couldn't understand. He couldn't relate. So if you couldn't relate, what exactly do you suffer?
Again, racism confused with prejudice. Racism has to do with skin color and power. That's how it's viewed. You had a high school student recently with all this stuff going on, had them change the definition of racism in the Webster Dictionary, saying that it's systemic. You can't be somebody of power and claim racism. So because your skin is white, you're already in that category of power. Whether privilege, I would say. I wouldn't say power, but privilege. That connects to power, right or wrong, right? So we not dealing with the same thing when it comes to racism. So I would say
it's a different thing. Seems like whatever he's going through is a different thing because he just
absolutely.
Oh, it's probably not to say he's not dealing with something. He's dealing with something.
No, he's dealing with prejudice. He's not dealing with racism.
Yeah.
Racism is a different card. Like I had said before, like if he came through New York and a Benz or whatever in any neighborhood, no cop will pull that guy over. But if Raphie came over here, if you came over here, and you was driving a Benz and you came through a certain neighborhood, you wouldn't want to get rid of that car.
Damn. What about my English? What about my English accent? Wouldn't that help me when they hear I'm English? I'm an Englishman. I'm an English gentleman. Would I kind of say, "Oh, sorry, sir. We thought you were a local."
Good luck with that, brother.
Oh, damn.
That's all I have to say because they're not going to judge you on your English accent. They're not even going to know it by the time they pull you over. They're only going to see that once you pulled over. Then they hear the English accent. Before that, they just going to look at you as a black man. So it's a false equivalency to say that. That's the problem I got with Fury, and it's cognitive dissonance, they call it. It's a disconnection.
Well, it certainly seems whatever he's going through, it's different. It's different. Certainly seems whatever he's going through is different than, So anyway, not going to get sidetracked on that, although it is an interesting topic.
But
I've already chopped that up previously.
Right. No, you're right.
No. We got
yes.
Oh, we got ZB is back. All right.
We got to revisit that, bro. I missed it.
What do you say? Sorry?
Tyson Fury. Can someone tell Fury to just shut up and box? Fury came to America. If he did not know what white privilege was, he definitely knew it when he came to America.
They embraced him. You Americans, America embraced him.
America embraced him.
White America embraced him. Yes,
Americans. America.
You have to look at it from the American perspective, point of view. They finally have a guy. White America has a guy. Is it the case that White America has a guy in Fury that they feel they can adopt and they can say he's one of us? And to be fair, when was the last time the White America had a White American champion?
Vladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, he's not American though. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Klitschko.
Fury is not American, man.
Tommy Morrison.
Fury is not
Tommy
American,
Morrison.
bro.
He's not American, but he wears the American garb when he's over there. He can be the next Tommy Morrison.
Man,
Like America.
Fury is not American, Ralph. All that shit is race, man. It's straight up race. Look, if Fury and Joshua fight, if they fought in America, Joshua would receive the same treatment Wilder got. And that's going to be a rude
I'm saying white America has been missing, even though maybe they identify with Fury more than they did with Klitschko, because at least Fury speaks. Well, no, Klitschko speaks English too.
Yeah, but he has a heavy
heavy Russian or Ukraine accent. So,
right, exactly.
So maybe Fury can be for white America. He can be their new Tommy Morrison. That's what I'm saying.
That's what they did with him. That was the last guy that they hoped for, Tommy Morrison.
Yeah, but can you blame them though? You can't blame them. They want somebody who looks like them. White America wants somebody who looks like them as a heavyweight champion. They would love it. They've got it. They would love it. You can't criticize that. If you can't really criticize that. Can you criticize that?
I guess not.
No. They just want white America wants somebody who looks like them as a heavyweight champion. Maybe.
Yeah, they tired of all the brothers.
Maybe. Hey, it's understandable, bro, because maybe it's understandable. I don't know. I'll just leave that out there for the chat because we got to move on. But it's just interesting. Yeah. We're touching on interesting points over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are we at? Okay, there's some kind of skirmish going on. There's some kind of skirmish going on in the chat. I don't know what it's about, but whatever it is, I hope you guys can work it out amongst yourselves. Let's say Fury kind of pass. I don't know where kind of pass comes from, but you guys are American. Is Fury, Don ZB, is Fury big in America? Kind of pass says he's not big in America. Is Fury bigger than Wilder in America?
Nah, not really. Fury, you're really gonna find out he's nothing here when he fights someone other than Wilder. The only time Fury would be big in America is if he fights someone like Wilder. And we only got one, and we only have one Wilder. So basically, if he fights Big Baby, that would not do nothing. They won't sell nothing.
Yeah.
That's
Big Baby is a drug cheat anyway.
Damn, that's an interesting point. It's a very, very interesting point. So and it's borne out by the figures. It's borne out by the figures. We over here in America, we over here in the UK, we thinking the Fury, as we say over here, is the dog's bollocks. That's how we see him. We think he's the dog bollocks over there in America. But
what's
the reality,
the dog's bollocks? What that mean? That don't sound too good.
The dog's bollocks in the UK, the expression it means
dog poop.
No, it means you think you're the shit. The dog's bollocks is the shit. It's the highest. It's the dog's bollocks. If you got a watch that looks good, that's the dog's bollocks. If you got a car that looks good, that's the dog's bollocks. If you whatever, if it looks really good out, that's more like a working class term. You wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that if you went to Buckingham Palace and you was meeting the Queen. But it's more like slang, colloquial, working class kind of term. The dog's bollocks.
Okay, Raph, let me explain the way it works here.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a boxer and be a mainstream celebrity. It's really hard to be on like a Floyd Mayweather's level, Manny Pacquiao's level. That's hard. But I would say Fury has gained a little popularity from his last fight.
Yeah.
But it's not on a Conor McGregor's level, like Conor McGregor, Floyd, Manny Pacquiao. Those are mainstream celebrities. Even people that don't watch boxing know him.
Yeah, you're right,
know?
Don ZB,
So,
about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat the list of the mainstream celebrities. I missed that.
Floyd Mayweather, Manny
Yeah.
Pacquiao, Conor
Yeah.
McGregor. These
Okay.
are the only fighters that the average human being knows.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I got you. And Conor McGregor jumped the tank by fighting Floyd Mayweather. Is that what happened?
I mean, he was already making a little bit of noise.
He was already making noise.
But when he started calling, when he started shouting out Floyd's name, going on every show, calling out Floyd, and when the fight finally happened, that amplified everything. So he was already working towards it, but that was like the main step. That just made him get big and famous.
Yeah.
But one of the things I recognized was that Fury actually had more people cheering for him in Vegas than Wilder did.
I noticed that.
Yeah, because all of those Brits bought up all the tickets.
All the Brits bought. Lots of Brits went over. Lots of Brits.
No. That's a lie.
That's not a lie. That's not a lie. Carry on.
That's
not a lie, but carry on.
I live here in Vegas. My house is about 15 minutes away from the Strip.
Okay.
When Floyd and Manny Pacquiao fought, you could literally go to the Strip and see a whole bunch of Brits there. When Ricky Hatton fought Manny Pacquiao, you could go to the Strip and see a whole bunch of Brits there. When Tyson Fury fought Wilder, that was not the case. That was a combination of Brits,
white Americans,
Americans.
Okay.
White Americans.
That was a combination of everything. So don't say the Brits bought tickets because that's false. They just bought about, I think, 3,000 tickets in a 20K seater. So they were just about 3,000 to 4,000 Brits.
You was boots on the ground.
Those were Americans booing the black American like they always do.
That's the point that I was making. You got it, Don ZB. That's the point that I was making to Raphie. Right. Yeah, that's what be happening here.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's extreme.
It is. That's America, bro. That's what we trying to say.
That's America. We see it. That's America. It's unfortunate, but that is the reality. That's the reality. And that's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Let me scroll down through this chat here. What time is it here? Let me scroll down through this chat here. AJ will rule the world. We'll see. He's got to get past. He's got a lot of fighters to get past, so that might be a bit premature. Conor was huge before the Floyd fight. Yep. I think so. On reflection, Wilder has no fan base. Well, he can draw in. Well, hold on. This is the point. This is a good point. Because when Fury is fighting anyone other than Wilder in America, he's only selling a couple thousand tickets, 3,000 tickets, 4,000 tickets, if he's not fighting Wilder. So Wilder pulls in more tickets. Wilder sells more tickets in America than Fury does. The only time Fury sells in America is when he's fighting a name like Wilder. That's the reality. And there ain't too many Wilders over in America. So it's a good point that was being raised. What is Fury's selling power in the US of A? And would the WBC rather Fury as champion or an Andy Ruiz, who has the potential to be a big seller over there in the USA? Wow, Saul, what do you think about that? Who do you think the WBC would rather have as a champion between Fury and Andy Ruiz?
Maybe Andy Ruiz because he's Mexican and you could pull up fan base. from Mexico. Like Mexicans are really loyal fans as far as boxing is concerned.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest boxing fan bases, and they're very loyal because they don't really have any international sports.
Yeah.
Right? So they gravitate to their fighters.
Yes.
That's their franchise.
Yes.
As far as sports is concerned. So somebody like Andy Ruiz, if he wouldn't have lost to Joshua, if he would have beat Joshua again, forget about it. You couldn't go to LA. You couldn't go to Texas. Like, without the Mexicans going crazy over this guy.
Yeah.
The fact that he lost, you don't see that, but they went crazy when he won that title initially. But he lost it back to him, so they kind of fell off with that. But the bottom line, the Mexican fan base is really big in boxing, like really big.
Yes.
This is how Canelo Alvarez get all his money. Oscar De La Hoya, all of these guys made all of that money because they had that Mexican fan base. That's a very loyal fan base, man. They very loyal. They will come up, show up to every fight, and they support their fighters.
So it's a very interesting point. We're just looking at it over here at Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. We've just identified an interesting point. Would the WBC, as we go to Don ZB, the question becomes, would the WBC rather Ruiz or prefer Fury, or would they prefer Ruiz?
I think Mauricio Sauliman personally would prefer Ruiz.
Absolutely.
But for some reason, I think Bob Arum has him in his pocket. So I don't see them stripping Fury without giving him the franchise belt. So
that franchise thing is weak, though, man.
Yeah.
That's very weak, man. Like,
we'll carry on, Don ZB. Finish your point, though.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, so if they give Fury the French fries belt and they give Ruiz and if they give Ruiz the main belt, Fury is still gonna be parading himself around here as the WBC champ. And ESPN and everybody else would jump on it.
Would jump on board.
Yep.
Yes. What's going on here? What's going on in the chat? His New York presser with Wilder drew no fans. Is that right? Wasn't the New York presser? The New York presser. I can't remember the New York presser. Which one was the presser outside? Which one was the presser outside with the drums? Wasn't that New York?
Nah, the New York presser was. Are you talking about for the first fight?
Oh, I am talking about the first fight. You guys talking about? Hold on, they didn't do no presser. Did they do a presser in New York?
No.
The second time around,
only did it for the first fight.
And was that the one with the drums? When it was outside with the drums?
That was the one on a aircraft carrier.
Oh yeah, it could be.
I think it was on a
Was that New York?
So
I think that was New York.
Yep.
I think that was New York. That looked pretty full to me. Unless they're talking about a second one in New York, which I can't remember. Fury isn't big in New York. It's being said over here by Connor Pass. When I was younger, fights were huge over here. Most of the fans, Wilder Fury from the UK. What's going on? Okay. Agreed. What's that? Ruiz needs to prove he has dedication to the sport before he even deserves a shot. Yeah, he needs to prove his dedication to the sport, but I see Mauricio Sauliman already said, he said it out of his own mouth, that that what did he say? What was his exact words? I can't remember his exact words, but he said that the WBC, basically he said the WBC would look favorably on Ruiz. He put it out there. No ambiguity. He put it out there. So they would look at him favorably. And the question is, where is it? There's the question. The question is, would the WBC prefer Ruiz over Fury as a champion? And you know something? I think that's a possibility. That is a possibility. The only X factor, I think yes. The only X factor that kind of muddies the water a little bit with that one is that Bob Arum may have some pull, may have some sway with the WBC. We've seen him lobby to get Lomachenko being made WBC French fries belt holder, the French fries belt holder. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. We've seen that. So
fast food,
fast food, the fast food belt. I see that totally. About 50 media members. It was empty. Was it empty for real? About who else is corroborating this? It's only Connor Pass who's saying this about New York. Does anybody else remember the New York press conferences? Okay, let me ask Connor Pass. Was this the first time or the second time? Because I can't remember the second. I can't remember any second press conference in New York. Are we talking about the first press conference in New York, or was there a second one? I can't remember the second one. Ruiz looks small now. I doubt that. He looks huge. Last time I saw him, he looks huge. Or maybe you've seen him more recently than I. Maybe.
He looking fat these days, man.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't know. I think we've chopped this up sufficiently. I get the feeling the timing's good. The timing's good to say sayonara to everybody. I get that feeling. Is there anything else you want to say, Wild Soul? I think these are our final words. Yes, these are our final words. I feel it in my water. The timing on this was perfecto. Wild Soul.
I think so. I think you covered everything you needed to on this particular topic.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not really, because I was trying to find out what Floyd Sr. had to say about Wilder. It seemed like
I'll touch on that again.
Something was crazy there. I caught it late.
I'll touch on that again. Good point. There's something else I need to touch on as well. So it's a good thing you reminded me. Don Zeeby wants to jump in again. So there you go. Let me stop that. Let me bring this up like so. And let me just touch on that. Where is it? That's not it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so where are we? We're just going to touch on for the latecomers. We're just going to touch on a few key points that. Holy hell! I almost messed that up. Okay, we good. Retrieved it. We're just going to touch on the original point. The original story that we opened with. We're just going to touch on it for the latecomers. Boom. There it is right there. Okay, so we're just touching on the original topic. We're just touching on the original piece. And damn, I'm glad you stopped me from closing the show because there's something else that I want to touch on or show. He's a piece of trash. Floyd Mayweather Sr. slams Deontay Wilder and claims the Bronze Bomber's flaws can't be fixed ahead of the trilogy fight with Tyson Fury. Okay, so Floyd Mayweather Sr. says he won't train Deontay Wilder ahead of his trilogy bout with Tyson Fury and fears his flaws cannot be fixed. The legendary trainer went on to admit that he once liked the Bronze Bomber before branding him a piece of trash. Wow. Wilder and Fury are set to meet for a third time later this year after the Gypsy King triumphed in their rematch in Las Vegas. Okay, so what is this? A lot of people have been asking me to train him, says Floyd Mayweather Sr. But I don't know if he can be fixed. There's a lot of things he's got to do that I know he does not know. Yeah, just check that. Check that. There's a lot of things he's got to do that I know he does not know. Damn. So Floyd Sr. then proceeded to criticize both fighters. He said even Fury, neither one of them really looked like nothing where somebody can come out and really tear someone up. Wilder looked bad. I don't know about those fights. Them guys, they just ain't got it. I liked Wilder at first, but now I ain't got nothing to say about him except he's a piece of trash. Mayweather Sr. is regarded as one of the best trainers in the world of boxing. He's trained the likes of Ricky Fatton, Oscar De La Hoya, and his son, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yeah, and so those were the words of Floyd Mayweather Sr. Wild Soul, you didn't get the chance to say anything on this originally, did you?
No, not at all. But okay, Ricky Fatton? That he really said Ricky Fatton?
That's what we call him over here, Ricky Fatton. Ricky Fatton.
Oh, that's what y'all call him. Okay.
Call him Ricky Fatton. It's affectionate term when he used to blow up in between fights.
Okay.
Real big, real large, Ricky Fatton.
But Floyd Mayweather Sr. was his trainer when he fought Pacquiao, right?
Yeah.
When Pacquiao cleaned his clock.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even in the corner.
Okay.
So, you know what? After he got knocked out, Floyd Mayweather Sr. just relinquished himself from any dealings with Ricky Hatton after that. I don't know what happened in that corner, but I didn't really care for that because I'm just like, man, that's your fighter. How you desert the guy like that?
How you gonna
in the middle of a big time fight?
It's crazy.
That don't show a lot of class.
No.
But if you don't know nothing else about me.
Yeah, carry on, Wild Soul. Carry on. You cut out there a little bit. Okay, we may have lost Wild Soul. So we're going to close out with Don ZB. Don ZB, your final words, observations, thoughts, feelings, emotions. What you got?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, you need to take that video down. Secondly, Floyd Sr. Secondly, Floyd Sr.
Yeah.
Wilder accomplished more than him as a fighter because Floyd Sr. was never a champion.
Floyd Sr.
And as a trainer,
Floyd Sr. was a real fighter, though. Floyd Sr. was a real fighter, though. You can't take that away from him fighting better competition.
What? Yeah, better competition? Wilder has fought. Okay, who do you want Wilder to fight? He's eventually gonna fight Dillian Whyte.
I wanted him to fight Vladimir Klitschko. I wanted him to fight Tyson. What's your background noise, Don ZB? What's your background noise? Okay. I wanted him to fight Vladimir Klitschko. I wanted him to fight Tyson Fury earlier. I wanted him to fight Anthony Joshua. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 people. What? How did I say 4? Klitschko, Fury. Klitschko, Dillian Whyte, Fury earlier, and Joshua. So that's 4. It's at least 4. One past 3. You can stop ducking. I would really appreciate if you'd stop ducking Dillian Whyte. I'd love that. I'd love that of him. You know what I mean? I'd love that.
Raph. Yeah. Nobody in America knows who Dillian Whyte is. That's like a waste of time.
Well, nobody in America knew who Andy Ruiz was. Didn't matter.
But Andy Ruiz is an American.
He's Mexican. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. We still didn't know.
So if Dillian Whyte and Eddie Hearn cannot put up a lot of money to make these guys fight him, then it's just a waste of time. And then he's a decent fighter. He could possibly land a good punch and win. You know?
Maybe. Somebody's asking me to pull up Ruiz's picks. Maybe I'll do that in a video. If he's changed, maybe I'll write it down in a video. Maybe I'll do that in a video. So, that's another thing for you to make sure you subscribe to Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Make sure you have all the notifications. So click that bell icon. Wild Soul has rejoined us. Wild Soul, your final words, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, like I respect the Mayweathers. Yeah. They have a PhD in boxing.
Of course.
And one of the things I say, right, if I didn't like how Floyd Sr. treated Ricky Hatton. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. But the fact that he basically abandoned him after the guy wasn't even in the corner when he got knocked out cold. He was gone. I distinctly remember that because my late daddy pointed that out to me. He was like, man, this guy's a human being. What happened? Why he just jumped out the ring like that and didn't respect the guy. He didn't respect Hatton. But at the same time, what I have to say about that is, even though they have a PhD in boxing, what I really believe is he didn't get that call from Wilder. Wilder is, no matter what you may think about Wilder, he still got that money. He still is able to, he's a big time fighter. One of the biggest in the game. You're not going to get much more money with any other situation you have as a trainer. So he might be thinking, some people suggested that in the beginning, get the Mayweather, and he didn't call him. So now he's saying he's trash. Maybe he was expecting a call.
Hold on. You think Mayweather needs Wilder's 10% from Wilder?
You said what? I didn't say he needed it. Maybe he was expecting a call and didn't get it. And he's feeling sour now, so he's calling him trash.
Hold on a second. The chances are, if Wilder takes on a new trainer,
right?
I think the chances are there's a high possibility that Wilder may embarrass that new trainer, because you're not going to turn a guy around. Well, Sugar Hill disproves what I'm about to say, but generally speaking, you're not going to turn a guy around in one fight. So the next trainer, I would imagine it's a poison chalice for the next trainer. The next trainer of Deontay Wilder. If Deontay Wilder changes trainer to go into his next fight with Tyson Fury, I would say that's a poison chalice, because everybody's going to be watching Wilder expecting the new trainer to work miracles. And if you don't work miracles, then, there's going to be ish on the new trainer's name, hypothetically. So I put it to you that being Wilder, Wilder took on a new trainer right now just ahead of the Fury fight, I say to you that as a trainer, that's almost like a poison chalice.
It is, but there are some trainers that are like good marriage. I think a good trainer for Wilder right now should be Teddy Atlas, someone that would motivate you. In the corner, he would tell you, think about your daughter. But Wilder, his trainers, man, they were yes men. Like, they don't tell him nothing.
They weak, man.
They don't.
Being from New York, you need a tough guy, somebody to get in there and let you know, you're a sucker. You got to step it up. You can't have these yes men, like you said, Don ZB. Yes men don't work in this town. He needs somebody from New York to get him straight. Those guys been in the sticks too long.
Who from New York's gonna do it? Atlas from New York. Atlas from New York. Is that what you're saying? Boom, boom, boom. Is that what you're saying? Well, so have we lost?
Maybe you might be right, Don ZB. Yeah, I really didn't think about that, but you're probably right.
Okay.
Maybe we need to go with Teddy Atlas. You might be right.
Okay.
Teddy Atlas don't take no shit. That's why Mike Tyson wasn't there.
What does this say? Hard to embarrass Mr. George Foreman if he takes him on. if Wilder loses and it's Foreman, people will say Wilder didn't do as he was told, or he couldn't do what he was told. Yeah. So there's a few people maybe out there. There's a few people out there who, yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But you know what? I just get the feeling that this is perfect time. It's a perfect timing to close the show. Don't want to go on too long. I want to come in nice and keep it nice and concise, bang it out. And I think we've done that nicely. I think we've had a nice pace. And so final words from Wild Soul. Good to have you on, by the way. Don't be a stranger over here. You're always welcome to jump on the panel, as I told you before. So don't
I definitely will do it. You know, we're in the quarantine. You're going to hear from me for sure.
Excellent.
So I appreciate it. But I would just like to say peace and blessings to you, Don ZB, and the chat. And I'll be back. Just like the Terminator.
And be sure
I'll be back.
Go
Terminator X. Terminator X 2.
You're looking at the boxing talk with Raphie 139. That's what's on the front. Go and check that out immediately.
Yes.
Recommended viewing.
I will do, sir. Will do.
So take care. And we'll see you during the week.
All right, man. All right, peace, Wild Soul. Peace, Raphie.
Yes, you too, Don ZB.
Yeah, Don ZB, are you gonna ready? You're not gonna say your final words?
Yeah. It's been good back here on your platform, and I normally listen to your show. Whenever I'm free, I'll definitely jump on.
Excellent. Always welcome. That was Don ZB. Much appreciation to you, Don ZB. Congratulations on the new family member, and see you next time.
All right. Take care.
So that was Don ZB. And then there was one. It's mighty dark in here. Okay. But I think we've done it. It's been another good one. Yes. Okay. So the only thing left for me to say is, hold on a second. Let's finish this thing properly. Let's go out. Let's go out in style and fashion and panache. And let's Deontay Wilder take us out. OMG. The only thing left for me to say is, oh my goodness. Oh, good Lord, man. What are you doing with yourself? What are you doing to yourself? It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, it's the boxing talk with Raphie. And it's thank you for everyone for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And the only thing left for me to say is, where is it? Blessed.